This is a prayer working that I am fixing to start on. And I've got the incense going, the resin, and I'm just using it to cleanse the area. Want everything cleansed. I have spoken to my guardians, my guides, my angels, and my ancestors earlier. I have given them the name of my client. I have given them the name of the judge. I have given them the name of the attorney. And I have also included to also be aware in case anybody else steps in at the hearing. This is a prayer working for a client. I'm doing it tonight on the 10th going into the 11th on this new moon phase. I have the petition here. Let me cover up the names. Got the petition here. This is a prayer working for a client. I will not release his name for his privacy. The prayer working is to win an immigration hearing court case. I will say his name and date of birth in silence. Like I say, I've already said it out loud before we started the video. So before I turn on the video, I had already said his name out loud. I call upon my ancestors, angels, guides, and guardians, and his Lord Jesus Christ on his behalf. That would be on my client's behalf. To come forward and convince the judge and the lawyer or lawyers and all that's involved for his date of birth, to win the immigration hearing court case on February the 17th, 2021. This will be going all the way through for 7 days. To have all go in my client's favor. The judge is, I will say his name in silence. The attorney is, the name is said in silence. And the law office is also said in silence. I have some items here that I will be using. I will go over them really quick so you're not having to try to figure out what I'm doing here. The blue plate is for clear communication. 7-day blue candle is for clear communication to see their way into my client's favor. The white candle is for protection. I have written on it what we want out of the prayer. And also I did sigil so nobody can read it. His name is on the back and his date of birth is on the back and nobody can see it. The petition paper, which is this one here. What my client needs to happen to win the immigration hearing case, to ask my spirits to please step in for the court case to be won in my client's favor. The honey will be to sweeten the lawyers and the judge and all persons involved in making the decision. Friendly judge oil to have the case decision outcome to win in my client's favor, to win the case hearing. Come to me oil for the outcome to come to me. His way for the judge, attorney, and all people involved to be persuaded to come my way to my client. The licorice commanding power, not so much to command, but to persuade to see things my client's way. The road opener oil, keep all roads open to keep my client and his family together. The shave-ins, which is this one here. Keep my key shavings to keep those doors unlocked for a positive outcome for my client and his family. The success oil, the winnings outcome is a success. Prayer protection oil, protect my client in the hearing. Lucky foot powder, never hurts to get all the luck you can. Block negativity powder, block any and all negative vibes and energy surrounding the hearing room. Crystal amethyst oil for the greatest protection, shielding my client for a positive outcome. And all the way around here, I have got different crystals to protect my client and all that goes on in the court. This bay leaf here, I have written on it, date of the case hearing, February the 17th, 2021, and to win the hearing case. And this one I will light up and let it burn in the abalone shell. Okay. I will start putting the oils and the powders where I need to put them at the moment. I have already made the hose ahead of time. As I had prepared the area for what I need. And you can tell all the different oils and powders I make myself. The Friendly Judge oil. The Success oil. You don't need a whole lot of this. A little bit goes a long ways. You don't want to drown out the candle. This is pumpkin spice. We're going to be sweetening up the judge, the attorneys, all that's going to be involved in the case hearing for my client. This is sugar. We are going to sweeten them up. Because we are going to persuade them. This I will put on in a minute. Okay. The crystal amethyst oil I want to put in right now. Okay, and I also have 7 bay leaves all the way around. I will burn those in a minute. I've got one for 7 days. So I'm going to burn them to let all my spirit guides, my ancestors, the angels, all of them that is coming in to help, to know what I want to happen each day also. when I get ready to burn the bay leaves here in just a second, I will burn them and put them also here in the abalone shell. So for the 7 bay leaves for the case to be in my client's favor, for him to be able to stay in the USA, to continue to be with and support his family and community. My client is a good, honest, and humble person that wishes to keep his family together here in the United States. I ask for you to have the court's decision be in the favor of and win the hearing. I still have the petition here in my hand. Okay, so I will go ahead and light the candles. My client has a good business going. There was some issues. They need to be taken care of. He has a family here. He has children here, a wife here. His business is good for the community. And I will burn the bay leaves for my spirit guides, since I will work this prayer working for 7 days. The rest of these oils and stuff will go on the petition. So for now, this is number 1. My ancestors help in winning the hearing. So I'm calling upon them to help with the case. Number 2, my spirit guides help in winning the hearing. Number 3, my angels. I dropped it. My angels to help in winning the hearing case. Number 4, my guardians to help in winning the hearing case. Number 5, to soften the judge to make the hearing case decision in favor for my client. And as I'm saying my client, I'm actually saying his name in silence. Number 6, for the lawyers, the attorneys, to have compassion to make the case decision in favor for, and I'm saying my client's name, and number 7, I guess I should hold it like this. for any other persons involved in the case hearing for, say my client's name in silent, to be in his favor. So I am calling on upon everybody that can help. Okay. This was the first part of the petition. I need to sit it right here so I can get this lucky foot powder. Just need a little bit of this. I want to draw out the candles. Also too, before I use the rest of the other oils, I also have some courtyard dirt that I got from the courtyard, because I want any law officers around that knows me also. I'm calling upon their assistance. For the judge and the attorneys to send the case in your favor. Don't need a whole lot. Very, very little is all you need. Okay. Okay. And this is the first part. I will fold this petition my way because I want it to come my way, since I'm doing it for my client. I want all of this to happen for my client, so I'm folding it my way. I will burn this. And this is the second part of the petition. I'll let that burn down first. Okay. Okay, and then what I will do is I need the honey, because I'm going to put some of this honey on the corners. We are sweetening up the attorneys. We are sweetening up the lawyers. And anybody else that has anything to do with this case. Okay. Also, block negativity powder. I want all of the negativity in that courtroom. I want it gone when he goes in and even before. And I am going to attach it to the honey that we put on the petition so it can stick to the paper. So all the negativity can be gone. There we go. So when the candle burns down, all the way completely down, the ashes that I'm going to have from all the bay leaves and the ashes from the 2 petition papers, which will be on the very early morning of the 17th, I will take this outside and release it to the universe. Okay? But that does not happen until this burns down. Once these 2 candles burn down, the prayer working is complete. So we will, this is the prayer protection oil that I also want to put on the petition. And put it in the 4 corners and in the center. The Come to Me oil, so that everything my client needs to happen in the courtroom, it will come to him just the way that he needs it to get the results that he needs. And in case you can't see over there, that's what I'm putting on here. I just happen to have that space right there that I need. Okay. And the crystal oil, the amethyst crystal oil. I'm going to put some on the paper also, because this is protection for my client. Where did I do with that? There it is. Okay. The success oil, so that your case can end with success. And in the middle. Okay. Okay. Do a prayer over this one. This is a message to my client and to his family. This is a message for you and your immediate family. Your wife and your children has to stay positive and have absolutely no doubts through this time period. You will walk into the hearing holding your head high, but humble, with only happiness in your heart. So mote it be. I will also fold this toward me, because I want it to come to me, because I'm doing the prayer for you. I will turn it. It will come to me. And again, for it to come to me. Because when it comes to me, it's coming to you, since I'm doing it for you. And this will also be released to the universe when those candles burn out, when they completely finish. This right here is key shavings. See how big the bottle is. I need to kind of hold it against me because it's so big. But I need to get a little bit, there we go, of these key shavings. Come on down a little bit more. There we go. These are key shavings. And I am going to add them to the petition that is burning to open up all the doors. See it? To open up all the doors that is needed for you to win your case. Go ahead and put this down here out of the way. Like I say, when you're doing a prayer, you have to stay positive. 100% positive. Have no doubts at all in your head. None whatsoever. I'm going to make a few more hose so that oil can go ahead and work its way down further. You don't want the candle to go out. Okay. There we go. So once the candle burns down, the prayer working is set. I will take this outside and release it to the universe. Don't know how well you can see that. You can see all the little key shavings in there also. Okay. And this will be sitting up here. And so moted be, it is done. Do this so that you can see all the crystals down in there. Well, I have to learn where my camera is.